Good morning. It's Friday, October 4th, and I have an appointment to see the doctor this morning. But that's not what I want to talk about. Because every morning when I wake up and I look for an article to talk about, I find a lot of crazy stuff out there. And today I found a bunch of really weird things out there. But the weirdest stuff seemed to be coming from Ohio, Springfield, Ohio. So let me tell you what's going on in Springfield, Ohio. At the present time in Ohio, it's illegal to carry a concealed weapon at a bar when drinking alcohol. But the Ohio Supreme Court will soon hear a case that could change that. Now, why in the world would the Supreme Court in Ohio bother to hear a case that would change that? Why in the world would anybody consider even allowing a drunk in the bar with a gun? That's crazy. Very crazy. But the Ohio Supreme Court will soon hear that case. A case that could change that. In 2022, according to the court documents, a man entered the Lazy River Lounge in Zanesville and ordered 5 drinks for himself over the course of the night. And records show that he got into a fight in the men's bathroom at 2 o'clock in the morning. And he shot the man through the neck. It's reported the Republican-dominated state legislature has steadily relaxed the gun laws, adding legal protections for those who shoot and kill in the perceived action of self-defense, standing by the Stand Your Ground law, establishing the right to carry concealed weapons, and allowing K-12 teachers who carry firearms to carry firearms in the classroom. Is that not insanity? That we have a state that's willing to relax everything in order to allow those who have guns to carry them? Concealed weapons, classrooms, bars, movie theaters. Who knows where else they're going to carry these concealed weapons? And who knows how stable these people are. At the drop of a hat, you got a gun, you whip it out and you kill somebody, and maybe you didn't think that much about it. You just reflex actioned into it. So will the Republican-dominated Supreme Court relax the alcohol and firearm ban as well? Who knows? But in these crazy times, this kind of stuff happens. And maybe Ohio wants to be the leader in these crazy actions that can take place. Because there's other things that are happening in Ohio. In Springfield, the neo-Nazis, the Ku Klux Klan, and the Proud Boys came to town to harass the mayor and the Haitian immigrants. They were emboldened by the disinformation spread by President Donald Trump and by the U.S. Senator J.D. Vance, when they falsely accused them of being illegal immigrants and eating pets and wild geese. Now, this is according to new court documents. Can you imagine that these crazies, and I call them crazies because being a neo-Nazi and a Ku Klux Klan member and a member of the Proud Boys is not in my mind anybody who is rational and sane. And can they really believe that the people in there were eating pets and geese, wild geese? And do they honestly believe that Donald Trump was telling the truth? Even if he said those things, you have to take that with a grain of salt, a very large grain of salt. Or is it just the case that this group, they have to do something to prove that they're still in existence? The Ku Klux Klan and the Proud Boys and the neo-Nazis. They have to prove that they still exist. So they charge into Springfield and harass the mayor and the Haitian residents of the town. Is that something that we should be proud of? Is that something that should make the news? Yes, it should make the news, and it should make us all cringe about some of the populations that exist in this country. And I am sure that all of these organizations are going to vote for Donald Trump during the election. And I am sure, just as Vance would not admit in his debate that Donald was wrong about the results of the 2020 election. Because in this great country, we have freedom of speech. We have freedom of thought. But what we really have is groups of people who believe without checking. That is a major problem in this country, the belief without checking. Many in this country have organizations, radio stations, newspapers that they swear by. But they never check what they are told with a second or a third institution of sorts or methodology. They believe whatever they're told and they march forward on those crazy ideas. And so this is a situation that has to be overcome somehow. But I doubt that that will happen anytime soon. So I leave you with that. A bomb of madness is going on in Ohio. And Ohio is a swing state. So watch out, folks. You will see strange things in the next election cycle. Have a great day. Bye.